What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? Mitchell, say hi to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Mitchell's tired. It's been a terrible week, guys. As you obviously know from the last video, it's just been a terrible week. So obviously you guys are going to know what this video is about. We're going to be getting the Ghost. We're going to name her Ghost. It's not a him, it's a her, and her name is Ghost. So this is a 1998 Firebird Formula non-WS6. This is not a WS6, it's not a Trans Am, it is actually a Formula, as you guys can see. But we'll talk about the old Red Rocket here for a little bit as well. We got this thing back here at the shop. The last video you guys seen was of everything in the car and us checking out the car and seeing what was going on with it. But I have you know, we have everything out of the car, which literally took Mitch, what, 6 hours? Yep. I mean, he literally pulled the entire engine turbo setup out. He pulled the gas tank out. He actually pulled the rear end out as well and put it back in the white car, Ghost. And the transmission and everything. He pulled it all out in like 6 hours one early morning, and we got it all sitting here. So basically we're at the stage right now where we need to get this thing off the lift because it's taking up valuable space. And we're trying to get rid of it, but I don't want to just take it to the junkyard and get rid of it. I want to try to part it out, make some money off of it, I'm sure. We did find one other little fun fact. That's all bent to hell. So this frame is destroyed. It actually bent the entire subframe here. And I think what might have happened with some of the skid marks of the accident was we think that that caliper locked up. The skid mark on the passenger side of the car is literally 3 car lengths longer than the driver's side. So we're under the assumption that either the caliper locked up or this original, it looks like an original shock, and you can almost see it. It looks like this shock snapped in half, as you guys can see, and threw the tire into the inner fender well, which then made the car just come to an abrupt halt and throw me off to the right. So that's what we're kind of thinking was going on there. Just by the tread marks that we see on the road and stuff. But we're currently cleaning everything out here and getting this organized. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to get this outside, we're going to wash it out there and clean it all up. That way you guys can get a little bit of an idea of how beautiful this car once used to look, because now it's full of dust and everybody likes to come in and obviously write on it. Strube was here. We've got a whole bunch of people writing on this thing. Yeah, penises. Somebody offered me $2. Hunter was here. He's my buddy. He's in the Air Force. CLR was here. CLR, Clark, I don't know, was here. A whole bunch of people writing on this thing. 800 shot. Funny story, that was the last number on the car when I broke it at the racetrack, when I blew it up. At Cecil County, that was my last number on this car when I blew it up. Number 304, high put in vlog. More penises. We actually have, you guys probably have never seen this, but I have that really cool Diablo's Formula sticker. I've had that sticker on there for years. And my crazy crackhead fish. I call this my crackhead fish that I bought. I bought that sticker a long time ago, but that's my crackhead fish. So basically, we're going to get this thing outside. We're going to wash it. We're going to get this off the lift. The old Red Rocket. Red Rocket's going to sit here as we part her out. Part him out, part whatever out, I don't know. But everything on that car is for sale, including the 4L60 transmission that I built for her with a stall converter is also for sale. If anybody is interested in any parts off of this 2001 Trans Am, there's still a lot of good parts on it, and the transmission itself, because obviously Ghost is going to be a 6-speed here. I'm willing to sell everything off of it before we junk the car. You can email me at diabloformula@hotmail.com right here, guys. Let me know what you need and we'll work out a price and all that fun stuff. So let's get this thing out of its hole. Alright, so we finally got the red Trans Am. We got them on our two little rollers down here. We're just gonna roll it into the corner here. Here, Mitch, you want to show them the front and my first wheelie ever in a car?
Sure. You were pretty close before with a wheelie, but.
Alright guys, are you ready?
You ready for this high horsepower?
This is what horsepower looks like.
Oh shit, look at what, bop! So if anybody's interested in a roller, we have one.
I mean, it is kind of rolling now.
Yeah, it's ready to roll, baby.
Alright guys, now that she is out in the open, you can see how dirty and dusty she is. We're gonna wash her, we're gonna clean her up, make her look pretty again. And yeah, that's my baby right there, my 98 Formula baby right there. I love this car. Here we go guys, let's wash her up. Holy smokes guys. Oh man, this thing looks so freaking beautiful when it's cleaned up. I was really afraid that like all the writing and the paint and stuff was gonna get like in there permanently, but look how white this thing is. My freaking god. Wow, just admire that just for a little bit guys. That is one hell of a beautiful car. This is what this thing used to look like all the time, every day. Never let this thing get dirty, ever. Custom painted taillights on this sucker. You see my reflection in it. That's how freaking nice this is. Look at that. These are the honeycomb taillights. I had these things painted years ago. I used to work for a shop that did custom restoration on old, very old muscle cars. And they had a full paint booth, and one day I took all my taillights out, my center section set up out, and we sanded everything down with like 2000 grit, cleared it, and then used a German black paint, a real expensive German black paint, to put in the clear, and we put like 8 coats of clear on these tail lights. Also did the center light here, also did the side markers, rear and front. I'll show you the fronts here. There you go. And the nice thing about that was, since the paint was not like that spray paint black paint, you know, that makes things get dark. The nice thing about this is during the day and at nighttime, since it's like a layers of clear, the light actually shines right through it. So you can see it very visible. It's a very, very visible light coming through the clear with a little bit of black in it. But it looks pitch black at nighttime. It's such a beautiful, beautiful look. But yeah, that's what the taillights look like, guys. It's freaking amazing. I miss that look. Just that nice blacked out look. That thing looks nice. Let's look inside the car and I'll show you some of the stuff inside the car too. Now this car does have subframe connectors. The red one, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's in the corner over here, guys. The red one did not have anything. No suspension, no anything. It was just stock suspension on that. But this car has subframe connectors, all kinds of other little suspension tidbits underneath the car as well. But the biggest thing that this car has in it, and I'm going to show you right now, get this door opened up here carefully. But this car has the RCI race belts on it. It already has a helmet hook, has my that's actually my clasp for my fire extinguisher. And as you guys can see, this car is completely roll barred already. It just needs the front cage part to make it an 8-point and make it drag racing legal, which isn't a big deal. But this is actually a Wolf Racecraft cage in this vehicle. You can see I did the down pipes in the back, the down bars, not the ones that go in the speaker holes. I never liked those, but I did the down bars back there. This cage has been in here for a very, very long time. Cloth interior, which is very light. We got to redo some of the gauges because we had fuel pressure, some other gauges in here. So we gonna put our boost gauge, fuel pressure gauge, and we're also gonna put air fuel gauge here back in the car as well. We have a lot of wiring that needs to be cleaned up. Everything in this car is like in really nice shape. Got my big monster tack. I've had that in there for a long freaking time. This is also a T-top car, as you guys can tell. This car is just 100% clean. Like, there's nothing crazy dirty about this car. These are also, I'll show you guys this. Yeah, this is this side here. So that goes in there like that. The pin's not in there yet, so it's gonna be kind of weird. But basically, that's what the door bars look like inside this car. It's a low slung Wolf Racecraft door bar with these clevis mounts that are from Florida. I can't quite remember who I got these clevis mounts from, but they encompass the entire door bar here, as you guys can tell. The entire door bar on the front, on the top, and on the bottom. I always liked that design because I felt it was a lot stronger than the clasp mounts that go here. They're kind of weird. They're like a cup mount. Never liked those all that much, but there you go, guys. There you go. Well, that's about it for this video, guys, but I am excited. I'm really excited to get this car back on the road again. It's been, God, it's been so long. It's been so freaking long since I've seen this car on the road. It's been a long time, been years and years and years. It blew up like 6-7 years ago at Cecil County Dragway. It's never ran since. I took the motor out of it and stuff, and that was pretty much the end of it. I kind of moved on with life. I ended up getting a motorcycle and some other toys and kind of forgot about it. And unfortunately, now that the Red Rocket is completely done, this gives me the opportunity to kind of just bite the bullet, bring the white car back on the map, I guess, guys, for you. And you know, this car is a lot safer. I'll do some videos of underneath. There's not a drop of rust on this car. This car is rust free, and it's still very strong. It's just a really, really good car. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook is also Diablo Formula Racing. Deuces.